Wild horses have roamed the American countryside for hundreds of years. Tens of thousands of them still live on the land, and our government is trying to figure out what exactly to do with these historic animals. Country star Lacy J Dalton is a well-known advocate for wild horses. So we had to ask, what's going to happen to them?
Congress is deciding right now what to do with those 50,000 horses because President Trump has removed a big chunk of the budget for the wild horses. And because of that, the Bureau of Land Management went to its advisory board, and the advisory board said, well, euthanize them. Euthanize 50,000 horses. We think that's a great idea. Unfortunately, over 80% of the American people believe in the preservation and the protection of wild horses. So I don't think they're going to get away with euthanizing those horses. If the government would catch on to the idea of 7 or 8 or 10 250,000 acre sanctuaries, because the government has that land to give the horses because the American people gave the wild horses 88 million acres in 1971. Of that, only 55 million acres are left where the horses are supposed to be the principal form of wildlife. Now that's not happening. And what's happening is the government and international mining and cattle operations and oil and gas interests want all the horses off the Western Plains, and they want them off the Western Plains right now.
Today, what do you think are some of the ways that wild horses can help our country?
Wild horses, they have just discovered, have a miraculous effect on combat veterans with PTSD, with post-traumatic stress syndrome. They've been using domestic horses to help these people for years, and autistic kids and disabled kids and, disadvantaged children, and also children with learning disabilities. So this is the new thing, and what we've discovered is the wild horses are even better at this work than domesticated horses. I think it's because their fight and flight mechanism is still engaged much more than a domestic horse who's been used to people handling it all these years. But it's very, very hopeful. This is really hopeful, and the new research on it is making me so happy because if we can find one more way to preserve these beautiful animals, I will have done my work in this world.
This video is inspired by our PBS series, Reconnecting Roots. Visit reconnectingroots.com to watch the full episodes or to check out our music and podcast. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe so we can keep making more. Thanks for watching.